Good evening, Oaklanders. How's everybody doing? I am the Floor Lord, and in today's video, I'm going to be working on collecting some resources. I've got a lot of these drawers that I've been filling up. Most of them are pretty full, but I'm going to just start working a little bit at a time so that I have a drawer of everything. So yeah, that's what we're going to be doing today. I just finished the stars. Obviously I don't have the blues and the purples yet, but we'll get to that over some time, obviously. But first off, the two things that I want to do to get started is to do the quest so that I can get a couple more of these. Oh, I think I messed up my settings. I like the ambiance. Here we go. Alright. Oops. I need to watch where I'm driving. Alright. So I guess to start off, if you guys like videos like this, if you like some of my other videos, feel free to hit that like button. It lets me know if I'm doing things right, if you guys are enjoying things like this. And if you do enjoy it enough, if you feel like subscribing, I'd very much appreciate it, because the reason why I'm doing this is for viewers like you. So I would very much appreciate it if that were to happen. I got to thinking about upcoming challenges. Oh, got lucky. It's right here on this one. I got to thinking about upcoming challenges, and I started wondering, when it comes to challenges like this, like I guess I'm talking like the building challenges and things like that. If I had all of the stuff that I needed. Okay, boat's not there. That's what I wanted to check really fast. Get back to there. Head home, and then we'll do that second part. Maybe I'll do the lab card quest too, because I've got to get a couple of those. There's nothing to do with the lab card yet, and lots of people think that it's just a red herring, which right now it is. That's okay. Oh, it's a starfall night. Maybe I'll look for a blue star right quick before we go. I've got all the yellows, greens, and reds, but if I come across a blue or a purple, that would be nice. Anyways, like I was saying, in terms of building competitions and things like that, it would be nice if I had resources handy so that I can get to building all of those things quickly, rather than, you know, once a building competition opens up, it's only open for like a month, and a month seems like a long time, but you know, depending on how often you play and how much you get into the game, it it can be not as long as you think. So, and if you're taking some of that time to gather resources and things like that for your build, then that's time taking away from actually designing and, you know, taking what's in your mind and putting it on a plot. So I just kind of figured right now that's what I want to work on, is just getting a little bit of everything, so that when the time comes for the next build, who knows when it'll be, I'm hoping in the fall. I'm really, really, really hoping for a Halloween build. But whenever that next build is, I don't have to spend half my time running around trying to collect resources for the things that I need for my build. I will already have it. And then after the building competition, I can just restock it. That's kind of the nice thing. So that's my goal. That's kind of where my mind is at. Because I would absolutely love to spend a lot more time. There's a blue. Woot! I would love to spend a lot more time designing and building and those kind of things, as opposed to, you know, trying to find resources or certain ores and things like that, wasting time during the building competition to gather resources, when I can just gather resources now. So, anyways, just thought I'd share that. And that's where I'm thinking, ooh, I'll get you one of these. How many times does it happen with you guys where if you're chasing tumbleweeds like this, and I'm like, oh, I'll hop out, and then I stop looking at it and it disappears. It just despawns. I'm like, oh, it's happened so many times to me. It's crazy. Alright. I guess I can talk a little bit about the latest update, and we can go through all of the update information. There's nothing down there. It's big. Let's grab this one. Because I think I'm only at like 50 of these tumbleweeds. So if I can get, ooh, here's another one. If I can get a couple more of these, that would be fantastic. Stupendous. Alright, we're coming to the end of my loop. I think these are red. Yeah. I miss almost every single time these like purple fireflies or blue fireflies, like unless it's like on the sand or something like that. They are so hard to see for me. I don't know why. But I can see the reds, like this one right here. I can see the yellows and the greens just fine. But yeah, blues and purples, I just find it so difficult to see those. Alright. Well, we'll do this loop and then we'll head back to the base, unload, and then we're going to get a Moy statue. And I'm going to be putting out a video on how to get the Moy statue, or at least how I do it. Hopefully that'll help some people. I think I'm up to 125, so about halfway through a drawer. think we have time to go through this last area? We can try. And who knows, maybe we'll come across that purple the elusive purple star. Let's take a quick peek up here. Not seeing anything. Okay. There's a red. Excuse me. Man, I saw the stream that Brick was doing yesterday. Ugh. Sounds so sick. If you guys can, give him your best. I hope he gets filmed better quick. It's never fun being sick. Okay. Yeah, I'm not seeing anything else. So we'll drop this off. We'll go get the Moy. And then let's go get the key card from the Acid Lands. And I've been collecting the corpse flowers, and I finished the drawer of the corpse flowers, but now I'm trying to get a second drawer of the corpse flowers just so that I can get a drawer of the jar dye of the corpse flower. So, is this? No, that's red. Yeah, that's red. Got excited for a second. Okay. Let's take this blue. I so need to do something with that mushroom. This thing has been sitting here forever. Oh, here we go. Put it right here at the end. 61. Sakura blossoms. That's going to be a tough one for me. All the time. I'm almost done with all the fruits. So I've got grapes and I've got blueberries to finish up. I have like 100 of each, I think. Grapes, blueberries, yeah. So, and then I'm going to get them a second time, which is why these are over here. Once I finish these drawers, I'm just going to basically replace all of them and do it a second time so that I can get the dyes. Alright, let's go get the Moy statue, because I think I'm at 126. So we'll hurry and do that right quick. And then we'll get the key card. And then we'll just gather a couple more resources. Right now I've kind of been working on oak, just starting somewhere. Making that happen. So I finished the planks and I finished sanded. So now I'm collecting whole trees with the living axe. And then I'm also collecting like the individual like stump pieces so that it's not sanded in case I need to use that. So kind of overkill, but you never know. You never know when you're gonna need something. So, but after I get done with oak, I'm kind of just working a little bit of everything right now. So, like I was working plec a little bit. I'm taking out the whole pieces of plec. I haven't tried the new area yet in terms of trying to get the whole pieces of plec out. So that should be interesting. But I've finished unsanded plec pieces and I finished sanded plec pieces. And I think I'm still working on planked plec. Planked plec. Oh my gosh. Saying that 10 times fast. Okay. tips and tricks, I strongly advise wherever you go, carry a jar with you, because you never know when you're going to come across blue firefly, purple firefly. There have been many a time I'll be running around and I will find and see a purple firefly with no jar. And it is like 4 in the morning and I'm over in the desert, so there's no possible chance for me to hurry and run home and make it back in time. It's just not gonna happen. So just, make sure that you save one of those slots. Oops. Come on. Save one slot, at least one slot. If you want to do more, you can do more, but at least one for a firefly. Keep a jar on you. Okay. Let's make this happen. Drive this home. There we go. If you need to, angle your camera angle up a little bit, like you're lifting it up. If you're going a little bit slower. But basically, in this first carry, get it to the edge. Resource hub. Sometimes it can be kind of hard to see where this edge is. If you move your camera around a little bit, you should see it. It's like right around here. Okay, and you don't want to get too close. From what I've noticed, if the Moai statue is like touching the truck when you're trying to pick it up, sometimes it won't grab it because it thinks that it's like linked. Or it's like one object. Oops. Let's maneuver around these rocks and kelp and trees as best we can. Alright. Making it back. Close enough. It's about as good as we're gonna get. Oh. Yes. Hold on. My wife is so nice. She brought me a little treat. Okay. So, to get the key card, we're going to need a bomb to get into the acid lands. Now, you don't necessarily need a bomb to get into the acid lands. In fact, I kind of want to explore. Maybe we'll figure that out. On the way back from the acid lands, I'm going to take the tunnel that goes into the river. Because if I can figure out how to get, I have the refined scuba tank. So if I can find out how to get into the acid lands without having to blow anything up every single time, that'll save me at least $1,200 a time. So that could save me hundreds of thousands of dollars. So we'll see. Maybe we'll try and explore that tonight. That might be kind of fun. and I'll explain to you guys once I finish collecting and picking up everything within the acid lands, what that looks like. And it's basically this tunnel right here. So we'll check it out. We'll learn together. We'll probably fail a little bit, and we'll learn how not to do it. But that's okay. It took a while for Edison to make the light bulb. And when they asked him, you know, how he failed at learning a light bulb so many times, and he says, I didn't fail at learning, I didn't fail all those times. I learned how not to do it. So take those opportunities of learning, of sometimes you might feel falling on your face, and just learn not to do it next time. And that's kind of how I feel like with building and stuff like that. You know, if you feel like you're not good at building, like me, I feel very inadequate when it comes to building. But if you feel inadequate about building, there is only one way to get better at building, and that is to build. So you have to build to get better at building. But if you're not good at building, then you kind of feel like, oh, I don't want to build because I'm not good at it. But that's the only way that you can get better. So let yourself be okay with failing. Making mistakes. We'll say it that way. That sounds a little bit better because you're not going to... the only time that you actually really fail is if you stop trying. Don't ever stop trying. Take, mistakes, take accidents, take, sometimes it might feel falling on your face as a learning opportunity, in which you can kind of say to yourself is, oh, now I know not to do that. And that's okay. I do that all the time. And I had a big problem when I was growing up. I was a big people pleaser. I was always like trying to make others happy before myself, which is not really a good thing. It's not very healthy. And my big concern and my big problem was like as an example, I love building models, like painting them and like piecing them together. I really enjoy it. I find it relaxing. But the big problem that I had, and it's still, unfortunately, it's still to this day, I have yet to finish one because I'm always worried and concerned of how it'll turn out, and that it won't be up to other people's standards, that they'll look at it or make fun of it or I'm not necessarily, or that, it won't be up to my standards, where I'll look at it and just be like, oh, that was terrible, and like be embarrassed by it. But I'm learning more and more, like that's how you learn. If you paint a wrong piece and you make a mistake, or you find this painting technique and you start painting and you start working it and you're just like, this excuse me, this isn't the way that I want it to look. But then halfway through, you're like, wait a minute, I found this new technique. You watch some YouTube videos, or excuse me, you may find just through practice, trial and error of a better way of doing things. And this is halfway through. And you're like, well, it's halfway through, and now I'm a little bit better, but like half of it is okay, and half of it is decently good. That's okay, because guess what happens the next time that you pick on another project? You've already made your mistakes on this previous project, so now you can just start with what you know. And that's how we all learn. That's how we're all gonna grow. And that's one of the reasons why I created this YouTube channel. I love Oaklands. It's a fantastic time waster for me, because I love grinding. I could spend hours just collecting stuff, but I'm not the best at building. But with the springtime build challenge, I had the wonderful opportunity working with Overtime and Chad, and I learned so much. And he was very patient, telling me techniques and tips and tricks. And I offered, suggestions on things, and I mean, he was very open to being like, okay, yeah, let's try it. And some things worked, and some things didn't, and I think we came up with a fantastic build. He put so much time and effort into that. I did what I could. Chad did what he could. But, overall, I feel like we got a couple of, Robux prize money for winning that competition. But for me, the experience and the knowledge I get to take from that is way more than any of the Robux that I would ever get. Like I don't care too much about Robux, because I don't worry about my avatar and how it looks or anything like that. Like, it's not going to affect my gameplay. But I will spend Robux on like the Oaklands game passes and stuff like that. Thank you, by the way. Absolutely love them. Oh, wait. But yeah, so I'm taking what I have learned from that experience, and I hope I can expound on it the next time. Now I am nowhere near like a ton of these individuals. They are fantastic builders. I saw there's these competitions that are going on through the typical developer Discord channels and stuff like that, where people are building mech suits from like Fallout, and the amount of detail that these individuals that I have seen that put into their builds, it is absolutely amazing. They are extremely talented, and I wish I could do stuff like that, and I'm sure it takes them a lot of time, a lot of effort, and but they didn't get to that by just like waking up one day and then just like throwing it together. Like, it took them time. It took a bunch of trial and error to get to where they are now, to where they can say, you know what, this is what I want it to look like, and I know how I want it to look, because I have failed so many times in the past that I know these ways of doing it don't work. And that's great, because it saves you time in the future. You're investing from your mistakes. I think there's one more. Yeah. Anyways, that's my ranting. But hopefully, as time goes on, I'll be able to kind of, inspire others to do great things. I'm looking at some of these builds that some people do, like my unloading, my unloader. That was a lot of inspiration from, I want to say it was Tubesy. There's a YouTube video. Sorry if I'm getting your name wrong. Okay, let's drop off these vials first and get the card. But yeah, so I mean, they did a ton of trial and error, and so as we work together as a community, we can learn what works and what doesn't, and that's what I'm hoping to do with my YouTube channel, is share with everyone what has worked for me, so that people that are new to the game, people that are veterans to the game, they can kind of see at least what I do, and they may give me tips and tricks and pointers and things like that on these YouTube videos, saying, hey, this is great, this is going to save me a lot of time, or I might get a message saying there's a better way, and that's totally fine. Like, as long as we're like working together and sharing and compiling, I think as long as we're making each other better and staying positive, then we've got a great community. Here we go. So that's what I'm hoping for in my channel, is to learn and to grow together. So like I said, we're going to get this key card, and we're going to try and find a way that's not through a blown up wall. And maybe we find it like super easy. And maybe we struggle a little bit. Already struggling. No, we're good. So with this new update, the basement update, I was really looking forward to other things. Alright, let's try this. So, up or down, up or down. 50-50 chance. I'm thinking it down, because if we want to get out of the waterfall is down low. Okay. We're gonna go this way. Way down. This is promising. This is promising. We're gonna just drive off. Uh-oh. Mega hole. This might be a thing. Oops. Oh. Come on. Here we go. Okay, so let's go down. And down and down and down. Okay. So if we come up on the right, it looks like we might be able to do it. Interesting. I'm very intrigued. Maybe we can try and figure it out going in reverse. I don't even remember what I was saying. That's okay. Alright. Let's get back to the base. We'll unload a bunch of these things. There's still a couple of smaller pieces. We didn't get any uranium that time. That looks like it's red. Okay. Oh, did I really? Okay, don't look. You see nothing? I'm working on something. Don't look. I have this horrible idea that it's going to be forever to complete. Okay, so we're at 33. Sweet. Wonderful. Okay. Take these out. Such a dinky piece. I don't even think that's going to do anything. That's okay. We'll fill it up. It's something. It's better than nothing. Oops. That's a smaller piece too. But we will replace the smaller pieces with bigger pieces as we get it. So we're getting the raws. That's good. Okay. Let's do this. Stick them all in the front, and then we'll put them, maybe, there we go. Right here. 83, not bad. We're not in a starfall night. It's kind of dark to see things. I can show you kind of what I've been working on. So this is the oak pieces. So these are the trees. So these are the whole trees. Like I said, these ones got the leaves. And then we've got the pieces. So it's just like a long piece, just in case we need that. And then the plank. It's sanded. I'm gonna rename these. That's what I was talking about. In terms of the update and you know what came out. There we go. So all of these ones are full. 250, 250. I'm working on these two, so maybe that's what I'll start working on after I try and do this reverse thing. Because it's dark right now. The sun's about to come up. In fact, maybe we'll do it after. Let's stick to what I'm streaming for. Collecting. Okay. But I was hoping that there was going to be more to this update. I mean, I'm happy with what they gave. I'm always happy to get an update in the game, just with how many things that they have been working on and kind of like hinting at and things like that. I thought that this update was going to be a little bit more. Wasn't looking at anything like I wasn't expecting like an update to like the Desert Part 2. Definitely not, and that's totally fine. But like some of the things that they've been talking about for a little while, like fishing. Fishing is going to be I mean, I'm sure it's pretty big. I think they want to make it bigger. Just in terms of like the different kinds of fish, where you can catch them, and all that stuff. I'm sure they're like trying to set all of that up and get it ready. and that's great. But another one that they had hinted at that I didn't see in the update was like the renaming of these. Can you already do it? What? Are you serious? Oh my gosh, that was not even in the notes. Was it? Added. No, it's not even in the notes. Fixed exploration. Change. Items. Buffed this. Force of life stuff is gone. Garage doors now. All doors. Few touch events. Fabricator stuff. Player spawn. Yeah, it's not even in here. Did you guys know this? They snuck it in here. I didn't even know. Oh, I apologize, Hoover. You are amazing. I'm gonna rename like all of these things now. Whew. Oh my goodness. Edit text. Wait, let's edit this. Let's try and name them all the same kind of thing. Okay. Whoops. Planked oak. Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness. All this makes it so much better. Full oak. Okay. Edit text. I'm gonna rename these. Did you guys know that this was... Okay. Hit the thumbs up or let me know in the comments if you knew that the editing of drawers was already in the game. I don't... Did I just miss it? This is insane. Let me look at the Oak News. Okay, so I'm just scrolling like all the way back. Okay, so there's a sneak peek on, can you see this? Okay, so there's a sneak peek. Let me actually, so you guys can see this full screen. There's a sneak peek on the 30th. So what is that, like 8 days ago? Like a week ago? So a sneak peek. Crate and drawer labeling, and then it's I don't have an ETA, and then I'm gonna go over like all of the new stuff in another Discord, but here's some sneak peeks of pictures, blah blah blah, dyeable bricks, updates coming out tomorrow, and then here's the update, and I'm gonna make another video about these updates, but it's not in here. Like the basement, blah 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 basement, vines, dyeable bricks, cave redesign. Some changes have been made in the tutorial. All doors have different width, player spawns. Okay, value changes, fabricator stuff, lumite changes, bug fixes, loads of performance changes, fix for the physics. It's not in here. it's not in here. And then there's supposed to be a file. And then added tall grass scenery, and then this stuff's looking like forest. It's not in there. Anyways, my goodness. I am so excited. This is going to change everything for me. And this, it's really only going to change, like, for these things, obviously it's not going to matter. Because it is what it is. You know, it says what it is. However, when we start getting into, like these over here, like, look, they all say rock, 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 rock. They're all different. Oh, this is amazing. I hope this helps somebody. It's out. It wasn't even listed. Wait, what's this? Oh, this is Mithril. Anyways, sorry, I was getting way too excited for that. Rosa Flama. Oh, this is so great. This is I think that's how you spell it. If I'm spelling any of these wrong, just let me know in the chat. I think I'm getting them right though. Oh ho ho. It's kind of unnecessary, but might as well. And then I can name all these, because I'm having the same thing, like, they all just say jar. This is so awesome. I'm getting way too excited, sorry guys. If it's overkill, I'm sorry. Ooh, someone's writing me. Yo! How's it going? Why is my chat not working? Oh, pooper scooper. Here we go. There we go. Okay. I think I'm getting my chat all figured out. There we go. Oh, the cost of the drawers is insane. I mean, I think it's like 27,000 for each one. But I was just kind of writing this. I don't know if you knew about this, but you can rename the drawers. And it's not in the notes. So now I'm going through and I'm just renaming everything. Because right now it just says loose tree. Anyways, I was getting way too excited about this, but I was just renaming all these. Thanks for joining the stream, though. I appreciate it. Yeah, the drawers are insane. I've got a bunch of these drawers, and then once these drawers are getting full, I'm actually moving them to another account where I'm storing everything. Because like I've got 77 copper axes, and then I was showing over here, like I've got a bunch of Moai statues. So I've got 127 Moais. But then I have drawers just kind of sitting over here, like right here. So I've got like another 24 more drawers, just waiting to go. Because I'm hoping that I can fill each of the resources. This is kind of what I was saying at the beginning of the stream. But I'm hoping to fill each of the resources for like when builds happen and stuff like that, so that I'm not wasting time in like collecting resources. So I'm using the living axe to get like full trees. Like this is like oak. This is like, you know, the raw oak pieces. And then this is a, you know, sanded oak. But each of these drawers has like, oops. Each of these drawers have like 250 pieces. Did I get it? There we go. So we can put that back up there, and I'll lock it, and I'll lock it. But yeah, it is a lot of drawers, and it takes up a ton of, what the heck? A ton of space. So my build capacity is ginormous. So I have to be careful, and that's why I'm trying to move a lot of this stuff off. But anyways, I'm gonna continue renaming these real fast, cause I can. I'll probably have to do another video on this. Purple star. I really don't want to waste a star on the thing yet, but let's see. This is yellow. Whoops, fireflies. Sweet. This is gonna come in handy so much. Whoops, fireflies. But yeah, thanks for jumping into this stream, Crow. Appreciate it. Let's see, red fireflies. How much does it cost? Like, how much does it sell for at the resource hub, or how much are people willing to pay for it? Because if it's how much people are willing to pay for it, I have no idea, but it's probably pretty high. I'm not really selling anything yet. Purple fireflies. But yeah, I don't know. We can go and see how much it sells for. It might be something like 4,000, maybe 2,000. I don't know. Let's just run over there real fast. Oh, to players. I don't really keep track. If you're interested, I would get on the Typical Developers Discord, and get on to like the Oak Space or Oak Market, and kind of ask around, because some people are selling them for all. Oh yeah, this is 4,800. But yeah, I mean they're quite a bit elusive. When it kind of hard to find. So yeah, if you can find somebody that's willing to sell it and you can get it for a good price, I mean, definitely go for it. Okay, so this is yellow. Yellow ghosts. I can't wait for Halloween to come back. Get a bunch more of these. Red ghosts. Blue ghosts. Purple ghosts. Oops. Throw that back in there. Like I said, I don't need to rename any of these things because it says what it is. But these, it looks so nice now. I can see what it is. Oh, it's so nice. And then I need to redo these. Alright. Raw magma. Let's rename this one. Sanded magma. This is planked. Magma. Sweet. Okay. See if I can get some more plaque. Because yeah, how many pieces am I at of plaque? 81. Ooh. Hello. Let's get this bad boy. Oh. And you. Nice. I'll come back for the other. Whoa. Okay. It's gonna be a little bouncy. I wish they would fix this part. Like, I wish that, like, if you grabbed your stuff with the grabbiest grabber, that it would not just lose all control. I wish you had more control. Because, like, once I let this go, you have no idea where it's gonna go. I wish it was like this. Like, you grab it, you move it, whatnot. I don't understand the bounce. So this is fully electric. Nice. Full plec. Let's see. Raw plec. Sanded black. And then this will come up at the end. You got a second refined scuba tank? I'm looking to buy one. Oh, I wish I had a second refined scuba tank. I'm working on putting it into my museum. It looks like a hot mess right now, and I'm sorry. I'm working on getting it organized, and I'm working on the outside. I've just got so many projects that I'm working on all at the same time. It just turns into a hot mess. But I did get oh, it's a Starfall night. Oh well, that's okay. Maybe I'll go find a purple star. Where is it? Oh, it's right here. Dirt. So I got like a rusty scuba tank, and then I got it boxed, and I'm hoping to do the same thing with the refined scuba tank. So I have one that I'm using, but then I need to get basically two more. so that I can get a boxed one to show in my museum and an unboxed one that I'm not using. And then from there, if I collect any more and whatnot, I can maybe give it as prizes or, give it to somebody in a stream or whatnot. Help people out that are new. Just keep it kind of fun. Yeah, I got kind of lucky with this this double hit, so it was kind of nice. Let's grab this first half, and then I'm gonna throw this into my box. My box is getting kind of full, so I'm gonna have to make some room. 249, yeah. Look at this piece. It's not even my biggest piece. Got it all. Sweet! Okay. We'll just kind of place this in here because I've got a, yeah. I think a piece went into the other box. No, it didn't. Because it was locked. Hello. There we go. Okay, so this is full. But yeah, that's all done. Ooh, I think that one was a red one. I'll show this off really fast. Well, they do come in handy, and I do believe that the storage drawers, if the update came out, it may come in handy for you. Where are they? Where are they? I put them up on the ceiling. Where's my drawers? Okay, I have one in my basement. Dang it, I'm gonna have to show you guys what I'm doing. Okay. But if this is the case, you can edit the text. Cheese. Where is it? Oh, see? It's right there. And for rare items, you use like gifts so I could sell them easier next time. Absolutely. Absolutely. I've been trying to start to organize my cheese. It's a hot mess, but you can just be like, hey, this is full of cheese. So, anyways, yeah, so you can rename crates if you didn't know. Hopefully that'll come in handy for you. So yeah, you can rename crates, you can rename drawers. That is awesome. Oh yeah, no, I'm definitely going all out. When it comes to redoing my whole basement, I'm adding quite a bit. But you are 110% correct. That's exactly what I'm gonna do. Lots of neon wiring and light. What? 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 Are you kidding me? You saw it. Now I'm up to 4. That is so awesome. Hashtag blessed. Yeah. But no, you are absolutely correct. I definitely want to use the neon wiring and the lighting and everything like that to light up my basement. I think you're good luck, Crow. I think this has to. It's because you're watching. So thank you. I appreciate you joining the stream. And I'm going to be streaming on Mondays and Wednesdays around this time. Ooh, good for you. Good job. Maybe it's like a lucky spot. Finding them there. Maybe I should have gone out earlier. Maybe there's another purple out here or something. Something crazy. Alright, I'm looking for where the meteor hit. Just so I can grab those things. We still got an hour before things start disappearing. There's a red firefly. Green. Okay, the meteor's up there. Let's take a quick peek down here. Okay, nothing. Yeah, just yellow. Okay. Well, cool beans. I'm glad I could share that with somebody, and hopefully you can share in my happiness and joy in finding another purple star. And definitely join another stream, because you might be the good luck. But like I said, I do these streams on Mondays and Wednesdays. So if you are available, definitely come out. Alright. Let's get this piece. There's so much wasted wood underneath. Like they did an update where they were like, hey, we fixed the floating trees. And it's like, that's nice, but now they're all like jammed into the ground. Quite late for school. Yeah. And I felt kind of bad because, you know, for you know, people that want to join streams, this tends to be kind of late. But, you know, Brick and TeamView and those guys, I mean, they hit prime time, like, you know, between like 4 and 6 o'clock when everybody's, you know, getting off work, out of school, and things like that. National Day celebration. What is a National Day celebration, Crow? What are you celebrating? Okay. So let's take these back. But yeah, no, I do appreciate, you know, those that can join the stream. Makes it a little bit more fun. Singapore. Nice. Oh, okay. See, and I don't know the things like that, so it's really cool to learn. Oh, okay. Well, happy National Day of Celebration to you. Yeah, if it gets you out of school, win. Oh, Gotcha. August 9th is the real day. Alright. Well, let's get this purple star tucked in nicely. Oh, nice. That sounds like a lot of fun. Like, to be honest. We didn't do a whole lot for Independence Day here. Like, my wife and I, we went, and my daughter, we went a state over and watched the fireworks there. Okay. I need to move these. In July for the National Education thing where a few schools come to watch it while they practice. Oh, that sounds like it was a lot of fun. Bloop. It's kind of late. But I'm glad you had fun. Well, I'm actually going to be finishing up this stream because I don't want it to go too late. I tend to not like to do like really long streams just because I know people have lives and I'm sure they don't want to see me just playing a game for hours on end. I try and keep it around an hour or a little bit over, but that's okay. Great company. Thank you, Crow, for joining. If you haven't subscribed, definitely, feel free to do so if you enjoy it, and give it a thumbs up and a like. And I'll be back next week for another live stream. But later tonight, I'm going to be finishing up creating a couple more videos. Some how-tos and some tutorials. Hopefully that'll help out some new players and maybe even some veteran players in getting some things. So I'm going to be putting out a video of like how to get the Moy statue and also how to get the key card. So hopefully you guys had a good time. Hopefully it wasn't too crazy boring, but I mean, come on, we got good company. We got a purple star out of it tonight. Way more than I thought that I was ever gonna get. So, but thanks, guys. Really appreciate you. And we'll see you in the next one. Good night.